Boston police can now arrest and fine anyone who does not follow the policies, give them $1,000 fine, or give them up to 6 months in jail.
But enough people are not doing as they are told, so the city is cracking down.
People have been warned and warned and warned and educated.
The mayor says an enforcement blitz is underway.
Fines were issued to a man walking his dog and people sitting on a bench. David Martinick was also told he's facing a $700 fine. He took his 4-year-old son with autism to play ball on a patch of grass near a park.
The basketball court, and about like 20 minutes later, 2 bylaw officers pull up. When he came up to me, he was talking about that I shouldn't have been there and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry about that. I'll leave and stuff like that. He's like, no, we're going to have to write you up for a ticket.
Police say they got a tip from someone about a Saturday night party with more than 50 people. This is a bystander's video of several detained on Avenue L sidewalk.
I felt like it was my responsibility because I went out to play basketball, and I asked him how much it's going to be, and he said it's going to be around $700.
The mayor wants more people coming forward when they witness this type of thing.
Not snitching. This is saving lives. You got to do it.
At least 15 people that was like having a party on the street.
Sir Simon called Ottawa bylaw several times.
Nobody showed up.
The message from officials: enforcement will continue.
The mayor said if people contact the city with proof of gatherings and nothing gets done about it by police, he will hold precinct commanders accountable. Mayor warns people may be issued summonses.
Those fines can be as high as $1,000 per incident.
All right, so now you have the cities forcing the police to go out and arrest and ticket and fine people for violating social distancing.
Boston police can now arrest and fine anyone who does not follow the policies, give them $1,000 fine, or give them up to 6 months in jail.
So that's insane. This is like complete police state control dictatorship happening right now. And there's tons of cases like this happening all over, and there's some of them are just ridiculous. Like Oakville dog walkers ticketed $300 just for walking in public areas that are supposedly closed. 17-year-old teenager was fined over $700 for using a basketball court. A man had a bunch of his friends over. There's about 5 of them, and he got ticketed for $1,200 for having a party. In Quebec, there's another get-together of 7 people, and they each got fined over $1,500 with over a total of $10,000. Then in Halifax, a lady parked her car in a park and went for a walk. Well, they decided to seize her car as well as issue her a ticket for $697. That's just crazy. People are getting ticketed that are husband and wives, like, you know, like with their kids. Like, it's just ridiculous. There's so many different things out there. There's just so many different news articles. I could probably try to cover them all, but it would just take forever. So if you could all do me a huge favor, if you see any article of anyone being ticketed, fined, or arrested, just comment it down in the comments down below. Just like post a link and just like share it with all of us so we can see what's going on, because this is just absolutely ridiculous. And I tried to find them all, but it would just take forever. And I'd appreciate if you could share not only like what you find, but also share this video with your friends and family to give them a heads up. Hey, this is what's happening. People are getting issued fines, ticketed, their cars being seized. You can end up being arrested and go to jail for like up to 6 months. Like, this is just crazy. And then on top of it, like this article states, is that if the police don't do their job, they're going to be held responsible and possibly end up being charged or go to jail as well.
The mayor said if people contact the city with proof of gatherings and nothing gets done about it by police, he will hold precinct commanders accountable.
So they're definitely going to start doing it because they're going to be intimidated and threatened, and they're going to be like, yeah, I better do this. So what are we allowed to do then, apparently?
According to the city, you're allowed to go for a walk, run, or bike ride through your neighborhood park and walk your dog through on a leash. When you pass someone, keep a 2-meter distance.
Okay, and what are we not supposed to do?
The things that aren't allowed: playing on play structures, picnics, backyard barbecues with friends, or playing group sports either in a park, field, or basketball courts.
All right, some of those kind of contradict each other and are very vague, and like those are just like guidelines. It's not actually like the law. But what's weird is that when I actually called the bylaw officers and police, they said that there's actually no laws or guidelines in place actually legally so that they can actually fine or ticket you or anything. There's actually nothing in place for them to actually legally do anything. So for the fines, tickets, arresting people, from what I understand, is illegal. And I should call them back and record the conversation, because like I literally just called them, and like the bylaw and everything just told me like, yeah, there's nothing they can do. Like people are supposed to be adhering to these guidelines, so to speak, and like have 6 feet social distancing and not go out to the parks and do all these things, but there's actually no laws stating that we can't. Like they're just, these are just like guidelines. They're just like, suggestions. They're not actually solid laws, and they're acting and forcing on guidelines, which doesn't make any sense to me, which just is like that they're taking away our rights and freedoms, and that's what people are actually like, protesting about in the States and all that stuff, that this is taking away our rights and freedoms. Like there's an extent to like protect people and stop the spread of a virus and protect lives, but then there's a whole nother like set of things where you're actually like, issuing tickets and like arresting people, and they're not even doing anything wrong. Like the kid was out in a basketball court playing basketball by himself, and yet he gets a $700 fine, could have went to jail for 6 months, and that just doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe if there was like 20 people playing basketball and that's a little excessive, like yeah, then like maybe like give them warnings, tell them or whatever, but there's actually no law stating that you can't be doing these things, which they haven't passed, from what I understand, from what I talked to from the bylaw in Canada. I might be wrong, maybe they're wrong, I don't know, maybe you guys can let me know in the comments below. But yeah, this just doesn't make, this just, I don't know, like people need to stay home. I understand that people need to stay safe and like protect others and stuff like that and do their part, and like if people are gonna like not obey by the rules or like guidelines, then I guess they have to start doing things, but they have to go through the procedures properly. They can't just, jump steps and, do what they're doing. But I guess the government's always, and the police are always going to do what they're going to do. That's just the way it is and always has been. And this is just my own opinion as well. So I don't know. Hope I educated you guys on the matter, and we just need to spread the word of what's going on. And this just kind of adds up to what Harry Vox was saying with the whole Rockefeller Foundation, and that the virus was released to like input all these different things to control us. And even after the virus is gone, they're gonna have all these things now to control us and all these measures. And it's just, it's one thing to have security, safety, and prevention and all these different things in place, but to monitor and control and dictate is a whole nother level. So let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Please like this video, share it with your friends and family, and click that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay safe. God bless you all, and take care. Peace out.